Okay, so today, last time I show you where to find vegan food and you can order from online supermarkets. So I did do it and I want to show you. This is the one I ordered from. Then it came with a big box with a bag like this and has quite a few chunks of
Ice.
frozen.
Yeah.
How do you call that? Keep it frozen. So when it came, even though I did not open it until a day later, it's still well received. So it was really nice when it came, but it does cost $6.99. But you can read it nicely. So today I want to show two things that are quite amazing and you probably will never think of want to eat seafood if you're a vegan. So I did order here. This is the first kind of crab cake. This company called Sophie. And I will show you. This is the one. It came in four a package, and I have four of this tiny little one. Not tiny little one, but medium size. Then the other company, I also ordered, it's also crab cake. I want to order the similar items so I can compare them. So this come with, what's the name of it? Hungry Plants. And also come with four. However, the size is a lot bigger than this one. So later I will show you the size differences. Then I ordered one. I love the name. It says Mind Blower.
Oh, mind blower.
Mind blowing. Mind blow the plant. And then it's a
Plant-based lobster crab cakes, huh?
Oh, I know. Isn't that crazy? But this one is outrageously expensive. I have to show you. So it came with a really nice box. And inside, it's only come with the 5 little ones. I said, wait a minute. So that's it.
That big box and those little ones.
That's $37. So it's a little crazy. I don't think I'll order again. But once a while, you're gonna pamper yourself, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. And I want to show you because I have two types of food I want to show you today. Here, can you see?
Yes.
This is Sophie, came with 4 patties. And this is the one that's a hungry plant. And this is the one that one of the 5s of this lobster crabs. I want to tell you the main ingredient on each product.
Okay.
This one from the Sophie it features the pea protein. This one is a little bit larger from the hungry plants. It features soy protein. So they all have the soy granule in it. This one is very unique. It's actually the main ingredient is artichoke.
Oh my.
Yeah, so we all it really smells really seafoody right here, right now. You can smell it, but I'm gonna cook for you. So I'm going to heat up. Let me turn off my computer. So we're gonna heat up this pan right here. I have had this induction little thing for 30 years since I came to the United States. So I think this really works quite well. So we're gonna heat up with a few drops of oil, if you can see. Now I'm gonna put these in to the pan. We're gonna wait for the oil to be a little bit warmer before I put it in. So this the first one. I did defrost a little bit because I don't want to. You can cook directly from a frozen status, but it's gonna take for a long time. So I want you to be able to see how to enjoy it with me. Now I'll be the one eating, but you will be enjoying me watching me eating. Okay, so here are the 3. We're gonna put it over here. I'm not too sure how I cook this, so I think I'm going to flatten it. What do you think?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, if it's crab cake, it should be this way.
Same thickness.
I'm not sure. For the instruction on Sophie, this patty, it says do not microwave. So that's, follow that. Do not microwave. So we are gonna allow it to cook. I don't think it's gonna be ready in right away. So now we're gonna do another fun thing. Look at this one. Lots of artichokes. Can you see? Lots and lots of chopped artichokes. That's interesting, isn't it? I really enjoy it. I think it's still just unbelievable. If you like seafood before, you will enjoy this. However, you don't have to take all the cholesterol with it. Now, so now let me go into another category that we are going to let the pan to cook by itself. But I want to show you something very exotic. Can you guys guess what this is?
Tuna?
Yeah, very good. And this is salmon. But they're
Salmon.
vegan. See this? Okay. And I checked, I found it's product of Taiwan.
All right.
Because I had this when I was in Taiwan. I went to the buffet place and I couldn't believe they have sashimi there. I used to love sashimi. Used to go to a Japanese store. I said, I become vegan, vegetarian. I'll never be able to eat it anymore. But these are so real. And basically, they use a lot of starch to make it this soft kind of component, I think. I'm not too sure how they make it, but it's just amazing. So you are the first group of people are going to open this with me. If you do like sashimi or you like sushi, this is an alternative. Why sacrifice if people can use that to make? And I actually found the same ingredient that I bought this package in a Chinese store. And this is very cheap. This is a little bit more pricey. I think it's like $14, $13, but you can enjoy it for the full family. But this is a lot cheaper. And I found they have very similar ingredients because this is like a 0 calorie, some kind of jello thing that Japanese eat a lot. That sometimes will make it into like a noodle or pasta form. Then you can eat it, and then many people, as far as I know, some of my friends, they want to lose weight or they want to eat, but they don't want to gain weight. So they eat this. This is 0 calorie. Here it says yam cake. And you can get this easily in Chinese store or Japanese store or even Korean store, just easily. They have so many of those. A different way, but it has a very strong sea flavor, you know, that kind of a little bit odder of that. So this is another alternative that you can try. And right here, look at this. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a tuna. And we are going to try to slice it. Let's see if we can do it.
Real tuna?
No, it's
This
vegan.
is outrageous, huh? Isn't it? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see how it feels like when we slice it. Very soft. Can you see?
Yeah.
Wow. It cuts like a tough jello, really. Amazing. Should we try the one that is a salmon?
Yeah.
If you have gone to a Japanese store, you should have seen this before. Oh, I didn't cut it open. Okay, here we go. So here are,
They look the same, but they definitely taste different, huh?
I don't know, you know, the one that I tasted in Taiwan, the texture just so similar, just like the real meat, like a real fish. However, does not have the sea, you know, that kind of odor that I don't really like that much. This is amazing. So look at this. I just can't believe it. This is just
It looks real.
looks very real.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna eat for you. Let's see. I think we need to actually make some tea. before we're in a Japanese restaurant. We got to have sancha, which is green tea. So let me show you a little bit of how you make your green tea. Green tea is pretty tricky to make. First of all, we have to warm up the pot. Okay, let's warm up the pot. And I'll open the tea leaves to show you. So here is the sancha. The one that we always know is matcha, right? The powder form. And this is a different format of tea that you actually brew it, but you don't eat it. However, after you brew it, you can mix it with some sesame oil and soy sauce to make it a little salad. So you can actually eat this. So this is from Japan. And this is very fine, dark green, like a seaweed like of a tea, green tea. And you smell it. It's known for the smell of called umami. Umami is kind of savory taste and smell from Japanese green tea. So what we do is, now this is warmed. I don't use that, but now I start to collect the water that is clean. Then I can use it for water my plants. And we're all going to put some green tea into it. Okay. Oops, wrong lid. The thing with green tea is you don't want to use scorching hot water to brew your tea. So I actually have this water ready. It's in the lower temperature. I boil the water, but I also mix it with some cold water. So hopefully this water will be about 75 Celsius or 185 Fahrenheit around there. All right, then we'll let it steep for about 1 to 1.5 minutes. Then we'll enjoy. In the meantime, I think I should flip my crab cake. Let's take a look. Here we go. Here's the small one. Ah, not bad at all. All right. Ooh. Can I do this one okay?
Crab cakes or
I'm sorry?
are they all crab cakes or are they like beef patties?
These are crab cakes. This one with the lobster. But this one, the main ingredient is artichoke. And I don't think I can flip it. I think this one is best. Uh-oh. It's all falling apart. Oh my crab. This lobster is everywhere.
Because you smushed it down.
Right. I think this one is the best to bake in the oven. So that's why I have, I want to show you, if you happen to buy this, you don't have to make the same mistake, right?
Yes.
Oh boy. The lobster is everywhere. Oh, but smells so good. Okay, now this one is the bigger one. I think this one called Hungry Plant is the best deal so far.
Nice.
But what I found is this one, this crab cake right here, the smaller one from Sophie, does not have a bread coating.
How
But
does
this one from Hungry Plant has a bread, breads outside.
what's the sodium count?
Sorry?
What's sodium?
Sodium.
Salt.
Right. I never look at it. I assume it's, oh, Sophie has sodium of 10%, 170 milligram. Is that high or low? I don't really know if it's high or low. So
I'm just learning all about sodium now.
really? Well, if you go on the website, you could probably get the information. I think it's a good habit though to pay attention to what you're eating. Oh, our tea is ready. So I'm going to eat the sushi for you. So now we are going to have a little green tea to go with my sushi. Okay. I'm gonna put these over here. Since I've already had these. I want to learn from the Japanese. They all look very neat and clean. So here we go. Here's my plate. And should I do a little bit of soy sauce? over on my wasabi. Mmm. This is just amazing. Okay, should I try tuna first or a salmon? Okay, I'm gonna go with the salmon first.
Yeah.
I think this just look authentic. Itadakimasu. Dip into my soy sauce with wasabi a little bit. Can you see? It's really amazing, you know, I have to say. I can say it's exactly the taste and the texture, like the real thing, but it's pretty close. And obviously, the look definitely for your eyes. So at least it satisfies our eyes, right? Interesting. Woo! Wasabi. Woo! Okay, let's try tuna. I have a feeling this is just different color, I have to say. But the look is just amazing. And with a little wasabi, I really think I'm in heaven. You know, they're all very tender, but I like the texture of the tuna better. I think this salmon is a little bit granier than the tuna. The tuna is smoother, so I certainly like this one better.
And that was raw right out of the package, huh?
Right. Well, you're eating sashimi. So what I can do is it's such a big package. We can make a dish called chirashi. Chirashi is in a bowl. You fill the rice in the bottom, then you filled with raw fish on top and a little bit of sesame seeds and seaweed. And that's kind of an open form of sushi. It's really cool. I used to like it. I cannot help with my lobster. It's all over the place. I think that's what lobster means about. What? Oh well, you get the idea.
Let's see how he tastes. That'll tell all.
Exactly. So I'm gonna turn it off. I think we're ready to taste it. Okay, let me get a little bit on my plate. And we'll do a little bit of this breaded crab cake. Traditionally, does crab cake have breading?
Yes.
Okay, so that's more authentic. Plus, it's bigger. I think for economic wise, this is better. Okay, now this one is from Sophie. So let's have a taste. And I'll tell you which one tastes more authentic. Which one should I start? I should start with the lobster.
Yes,
Yeah.
go for it.
It's all falling apart because I can see, I don't know if you can see those are big chunks, right? So there are really big chunks. I don't think that there's any way we can keep it together. I think the baking is probably the better option. Very good seasoning. Not very salty, but I can taste the artichoke.
You can taste artichoke, huh? Well, artichoke's good.
Artichoke is good, I know.
Expensive ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
this is really expensive. This is like a tiny little lobster chunks. Doesn't have much flavor. A little bit seasoning in it, but however, this is good. You know, artichoke, and then I think the concept is really good. You know,
Artichoke part,
Yeah,
yeah.
artichoke.
Good.
How much was that?
Okay.
$37 for 4. Was that one?
5.
For 5.
Yeah, I know. That's it. That's the most luxurious thing I've ever bought. So that's it for me. Now let's try this one. Let's try this one that without a lot of breading. This is from Sophie. Look, the texture. The texture is kind of, you have shreds, some kind of shredded thing inside. So, oops, can you see? Okay, let's see.
Kind of.
What does it taste like? If it does taste like crab. Mmm,
No,
pretty good.
Sounds good.
A little spicy. Lots of pepper for sure.
Lots of pepper.
Pepper.
She still like that pepper. She likes pepper.
Yeah, it's a little spicy, but the texture, it's I don't know what the shredded thing inside is. I gotta check on the. It looks like some kind of vegetable. Looks like some kind of vegetable, like right here.
Uh-huh.
But if you like spice, I think the spicing is very good. This one definitely much better spiced. Okay, let's try this one. This one, the texture looks, they're just bounding together very well.
Is
Don't know what's in
it
there. This one is made majority with soy protein, and this one's pea protein.
Interesting.
Mm, mm, mm.
That one looks dry.
Right, this one, you're absolutely right. This one is drier. This one is less salt. To me, it's not salty enough. This one has less salt. This one is spicier. This one is medium, but very chunky. This one tastes more, less seafoody. This one more like seafood, but this one is dry. And I can see, I think we have bell pepper inside right here. I'm not a big fan of bell pepper. That's why I can see that.
Yum.
No, not a big fan, but it's very tightly rolled together. I think if you want to make a hamburger, but with a crab cake, you certainly can, because this is really falling into the category like a really nice patty. So that's all the three we have.
That was good.
And thank you for watching me eating.
Yes, that
Any
was very
question?
good.
But
Thank
I think
you.
this is quite an information, because sometimes people will give us questions and say, oh, poor you, why do you want to become a vegetarian, become a vegan, that you cannot enjoy this and cannot enjoy that? And it's nothing wrong that you actually once in a while yearning for things like you used to eat. So I totally understand these alternatives that I can satisfy our taste, but we don't have to kill anyone. So that is just my recommendation. And next time we'll go back to cooking again, because this time I found quite a few interesting British recipes for tea parties, and I would like to share with you. But today, this will go into our channel on YouTube to the market section. Sometimes in the middle of the kitchen and market, we have two sections. One is kitchen and the other one is market, that you will find information about the supermarket, the online supermarket, or the food that you may want to try, but you have not tried it yet. You want to get some information. So that's what I'm trying to do. So thank you very much for coming to be
Thank
with
you
me.
for having us.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Yes, I will
Thank
invite you.
you.
Next time
Keep
we'll
good,
move on to
Patty.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.